Really Haunted Places does not support or endorse trespassing to visit haunted places. Before you decide to visit, please make sure to acquire the appropriate permits and/or permissions and be respectful of properties that are privately owned. This shout-out goes to Carl's Cafe for suggesting we explore the haunted history of Boston, Massachusetts. Thanks for the suggestion. As twilight envelopes Boston, whispers of restless spirits echo through the historic streets. At the George Parkman House, visitors recount chilling encounters with a tall, shadowy figure. Let's explore Boston's haunted past. Welcome to Really Haunted Places. Today, we're counting down the top 7 ghost stories from the vibrant and historically rich city of Boston, Massachusetts. Known for its pivotal role in American history, Boston also harbors a reputation as one of the most haunted cities in the state. So, let's get started, shall we? Number 7. The George Parkman House. Nestled in Boston's Beacon Hill, the George Parkman House stands as a silent witness to a gruesome past. In 1849, Dr. George Parkman, a prominent Bostonian, was brutally murdered by John Webster, a Harvard professor. The motive? Webster owed Parkman a significant debt and sought to cover it up through murder. Discovered in a macabre manner with parts of his body hidden in Webster's lab and furnace, Parkman's remains shocked the city. The spirit of Parkman is said to haunt his former residence, with many reporting sightings of a tall, shadowy figure in period clothing. Paranormal investigators have captured unsettling EVP, electronic voice phenomenon, recordings, further fueling the eerie reputation of the house. Residents and visitors alike have experienced sudden temperature drops, flickering lights, and the feeling of being watched, making it one of Boston's most chilling haunts. Number 6. Omni Parker House Hotel. Opened in 1855, the Omni Parker House Hotel is steeped in history and ghostly tales. Perhaps the most famous ghost is that of Harvey Parker, the hotel's founder. Guests and staff have reported seeing an older gentleman wandering the halls and checking in on guests, believed to be Parker himself. But it doesn't end there. Charles Dickens once stayed here, and some claim his spirit also lingers. The 3rd floor is particularly notorious for paranormal activity, with reports of unexplained noises, lights flickering, and sudden cold spots. The hotel's elevators are said to operate independently, stopping on the 3rd floor without prompting. Additionally, room 303 is infamous for a long history of strange occurrences, leading to it being sealed off. The Omni Parker House remains a must-visit for those intrigued by Boston's spectral inhabitants. Number 5. Fort Warren. Located on George's Island, Fort Warren served as a Union fort during the Civil War and later as a prison. Among the many ghostly tales, the most famous is that of the Lady in Black. Mrs. Lanier, the wife of a Confederate prisoner, dressed in black, attempted a daring rescue mission for her husband. Disguised as a man, she was caught and subsequently hanged, sealing her fate and that of her husband. Her spirit is said to wander the fort, clad in her mourning dress, lamenting her failed rescue attempt. Visitors have reported hearing eerie whispers, footsteps, and feeling an icy presence, especially near the fort's dungeon. The fort's old stone walls seem to echo the past, making Fort Warren a hotbed of paranormal activity and a focal point for ghost hunters. Number 4. Boylston Street Station. Boston's subway system, the T, holds its own ghostly secrets, particularly at the Boylston Street Station. In 1897, 2 workers died tragically during the tunnel's construction, victims of a sudden cave-in. Their spirits are said to haunt the station, lingering in the subterranean darkness. Late-night commuters have reported hearing disembodied voices, feeling unseen hands tugging at their clothing, and seeing shadowy figures darting across the tracks. Some say these apparitions are most active late at night when the station is nearly empty, adding to the unnerving atmosphere. The station's eerie ambience, coupled with these unsettling encounters, makes it a spine-chilling spot on Boston's ghost map. Number 3. Granary Park Burying Grounds. As one of Boston's oldest cemeteries, Granary Park Burying Grounds is the final resting place of many notable figures, including Paul Revere, John Hancock, and Samuel Adams. However, it's also known for its ghostly residents. The The cemetery's densely packed graves and worn tombstones add to its haunted aura. Numerous visitors have reported seeing orbs, capturing mysterious shadows in photographs, and feeling sudden chills. Some have even claimed to see full-bodied apparitions wandering among the graves, sometimes believed to be the spirits of those who were moved during the construction of nearby buildings. The most famous ghost is that of James Otis, Jr., who predicted his own death by lightning. His restless spirit is said to manifest during thunderstorms. The cemetery's historical significance, combined with these spectral sightings, makes it a must-see for ghost enthusiasts. Number 2. Boston Common. Boston Common, America's oldest public park, has a dark side. During the 1600s, the park was used for public hangings, and it's said that the spirits of those executed still linger. One of the most famous ghosts is that of a woman in a flowing white dress who appears near the central burying ground. Witnesses report her silent, mournful presence and sudden disappearances. Another spectral figure is that of a British redcoat, seen wandering the park, possibly a remnant of the Revolutionary War. The eerie atmosphere of Boston Common at dusk, with its historic lanterns casting long shadows, makes it a perfect setting for ghostly encounters. Additionally, the park's Soldiers and Sailors Monument is said to be haunted, with many reporting phantom sounds of marching boots and military commands. Number 1. The Cutler Majestic Theatre. Topping our list is the Cutler Majestic Theatre, a hotspot for paranormal activity. Built in 1903, this historic theater is home to numerous ghost stories. Patrons and staff have reported seeing the apparition of a man in old-fashioned attire, believed to be a former stagehand who died tragically in the theater. Another ghost is that of a little girl who often appears in the balcony, watching performances with a forlorn expression. Other accounts include unexplained noises, footsteps, and cold drafts in the aisles. The theater's haunted reputation makes it a magnet for ghost hunters and thrill seekers alike. Some even claim that the theater's phantom residents have a playful side, often causing minor disruptions during shows, like flickering lights and misplaced props. Bonus story: USS Constitution. Known affectionately as Old Ironsides, the USS Constitution is the oldest commissioned warship afloat. Docked at the Charlestown Navy Yard, this historic vessel has its share of ghostly tales. Sailors and visitors have reported hearing phantom footsteps, eerie whispers, and seeing the apparitions of sailors from centuries past. One of the most chilling stories involves the ghost of a sailor who reportedly died during a battle and continues to patrol the decks at night. Some have even claimed to feel an icy hand on their shoulder or hear the clanking of chains below deck. The spectral sailor is often seen wearing period naval attire, his stern expression a reminder of the ship's tumultuous past. The USS Constitution, with its storied past and paranormal activity, is a fascinating addition to Boston's haunted history. Its rich legacy and the persistent tales of ghostly encounters make it a must-visit for those intrigued by the supernatural. The sounds of cannons and ghostly crew commands echo through the night, making the ship a true embodiment of Boston's maritime history. Among all these haunted spots, the most chilling encounter comes from the Omni Parker House Hotel. One guest reported waking up in the middle of the night to find a transparent figure of an older man standing at the foot of their bed, watching over them. The figure then vanished into thin air, leaving the guest in a state of shock and terror. Boston's ghost stories add a layer of mystery and allure to this historic city. Whether you're a skeptic or a believer, the tales of restless spirits and haunted locations contribute to Boston's rich tapestry of history and intrigue. These haunted spots continue to fascinate and frighten, drawing paranormal enthusiasts from all over the world. Thanks for joining me on this journey through some of the most haunted places in Boston, Massachusetts. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more ghost stories related content and comment your thoughts below. And check out another one of our videos right here on Really Haunted Places.